Yo, happy Veterans Day. I got a subpoena. I got to be in court tomorrow. It's my murder trial. I was murdered on December 18th by my boyfriend after 5 years. Like, he never hurt me until he smoked some crack. Don't smoke crack. It kills other people, okay? 3 nephi 2 come to pass. 95 years passed away, and people began to forget the signs and wonders. They were just less astonished at the signs from heaven. They hardened their hearts, blinded their minds, and they began to disbelieve, imagining vain things in their hearts, written and wrought by men in the power of the devil, to lead away and deceive the hearts of the people. Thus Satan did get possession of their hearts, and leadeth them away to believe that the doctrine of Christ was foolish and vain. Came to pass that the people began to wax strong in the wickedness and abominations, and they did believe that there would be any more. They didn't believe there would be any more signs and wonders. Satan did go about misleading the people's hearts, tempting them, causing them to do great wickedness. And this ended the 96th year, and the 97th year, 98th year, and the 99th year. Also 100 years passed away since the days of Mosiah, who was king over the people of Nephi. It's been 609 years since Lehi left Jerusalem, and 9 years since the time the sign was given of, spoken by the prophet, that Christ should come into the world. The Nephites began to reckon their time from this period when that sign was given, or from the coming of Christ. So it was the 9th year. Nephi, who was the father of Nephi, he had the records, and he did not return to the land of Zarahemla. He was nowhere to be found. Now, the people were still wicked, despite the preaching and prophesying. The 10th and the 11th year passed away in iniquity. In the 13th year, the war started. The gadianton robbers became so numerous, they did slay so many people, laid waste so many cities, so much death and carnage. It was expedient that the Nephites and the Lamanites should take up arms against them. Therefore, the Lamanites and the Nephites united and were compelled, for the safety of their lives, of their women, of their children, to take up arms against the gadianton robbers and to maintain their rights, privileges of their church, worship, freedom, and liberty. Before the 13th year was over, the Nephites were threatened with utter destruction because of this war, which was exceedingly sore. The Lamanites, who united with the Nephites, they were numbered among the Nephites, and the curse was taken from them. Their skin began to be white like the Nephites. Their young men and daughters became exceedingly fair. They were numbered among the Nephites, who were called the Nephites, and thus ended the 13th year. In the 14th year, the war continued between the robbers and the Nephites, who were white, and it was exceedingly sore. The people of Nephi did gain some advantage over the robbers. They drove them back and out of the lands a little bit into a secret place in the mountains. Thus ended the 14th year. In the 15th year, they came at the Nephites again, and the robbers gained the advantage because many of the Nephites were wicked. The 15th year ended, and there was a great state of many afflictions. The sword of destruction hung over them. They were about to be smitten down because of their iniquity.